Heidi ho, neighbor. It's Tuesday. So like 5:55. I'm gonna go to my friend Luciano's to watch NXT, WWE NXT, and I just got back. Did I just say I just got back from the library? In the post office, I sent a big box of VHS to my good buddy Stan. So a couple of days, Stan, you're gonna get some. I sent you some good ones too. So I got Rainy Dog and Ley Lines by Takashi Miike, part of the Black Society trilogy. Shinjuku Triad Society was really good, so I'm expecting these to be just as good. I got Twin Peaks season 1. I've never seen season 1. I had season 2. I heard season 2 is just kind of all over the place. It didn't really matter. So hopefully I'll get to watch all of this. So I'm going to review. This one's for you, James, Video Massacre, because you sent me My Best Friend is a Vampire, and I watched it. And I remember, I had showed it when he sent me the box. I showed this. Such a cool cover. And I've never seen it before. Blu-ray. It's got special features. So I was like, wow. And yeah, this is an 80s movie from 1987. An 80s movie that slipped by me. And I was like, let me watch it. It's the Vestron Video Collector Series is a line of classic and unique genre films remastered and numbered and packed with special features. So yeah, Return to Milton High School. I'm not gonna finish that. So it's a comedy about this guy who becomes a vampire, kind of just like I want to say, was it Once Bitten? The one with Jim Carrey, Fright Night. Isn't there even a movie called like the Vampire Motorcycle, which I've never seen? But I was okay. I've never seen this one. Let's watch it. And overall, it was okay. I'm glad I saw it just because it's an 80s movie that I've never seen. Started out good. It was interesting. Had some cool parts like, yeah, this guy, Capello, Jeremy. He's like a kind of a dork. But like this hot chick likes him, but he likes this dorky band girl. And I was like, dude, that the hot blonde is just ready and willing to take it from you, man. And then you're like chasing this nerdy band, and she was cute too. But he didn't even, with the hot blonde chick, he didn't even have to try. Like she was, she was just, she liked him. But then he's a grocery delivery boy. He delivers to this really cool house. I was like, man, I could see like this house that he delivered to. Like it reminded me of like Burial Ground, something from an Italian zombie movie. It looked really cool. Set a good mood. And then she delivers groceries to this lady. She's a vampire. She was pretty good looking. Like she had a unique look. So I was like, yeah, she looks like a vampire. And then she lures him in the bed and she nips him on the neck. But then David Warner busts in. And before I saw this, I was like, David Warner's in this. It should be good. At least he'll be good. My favorite performance that I can think off the top of my head from David Warner is when he's evil, the evil being in oh God, what's it called? Time Bandits. Dude, he's so funny in that. I really think he wasn't trying too hard in this one. He's a vampire hunter, and he's good, but not. I had higher hopes. I thought he would carry the movie. Actually, who does make a big impact for me in the movie is oh God, what? Rene Auberjonois. He was Clayton Endicott in the Benson TV show. And he's a vamp. He was really good. I forget. Like I always remember him from Benson, but he was in. He's been in a lot of movies, but I remember him from. Oh my God, the Mel Gibson. like American Revolution movie. I can't remember what it's called. He was in that, but I just thought of him as Benson, but he's good in this. The kid is okay. His friend is cool, but actually, this movie's just not funny. Really, it tries to be funny, but there's never a thing that really made me laugh. I just like the whole, vampire thing. But then he's not affected by sunlight. He doesn't have to drink human blood like uh, Clayton Endicott is like, you could drink pig's blood. So there's like an all-night butcher shop that sells pig's blood. So he doesn't have to. I thought that was kind of. There's no struggle, like, he doesn't have to struggle with eating people. And literally, like, in the one evening, he starts dressing cool and looking like a vampire. And I was it's a comedy, whatever. Um, Man, this is from 1987, and the girl that he likes, like her friends, like, would you date this guy? She's naming guys from the school, and then she's like, would you date Tom Cruise? And she's like, he can be on the list. I said, man, Tom Cruise has been a star since at least, like 86 till now. So he's just cool to see, to hear his name mentioned in a movie, because I like Tom Cruise so much. You hear Oingo Boingo song. I was like, man, Oingo Boingo was like in a lot of movies, their music. And what else? That song, Future So Bright, You Gotta Wear Shades, is in here. Well, yeah, and one weird fact that I found is an actress who plays Jeremy's mom. Her name is Fanny Flagg. She wrote the book Fried Green Tomatoes. And I was like, wow, that book is really popular. I never read it. But she's acting in this movie, and she's okay, kind of cheesy. I was like, she wrote a book that people love, and that's way better than this movie. And then Kathy Bates is in this. And she's like thin and kind of cute. I was like, wow, Kathy Bates. She has short hair. She's really short hair. And then she came out in Fried Green Tomatoes. And I was like, I wonder if they must have met. And she's like, if they ever make my book into a movie, I want you to be in it. Yeah, the stakes in this are really low. It's not a horror movie at all. So I watched some of the special features. I thought that'll make me like the movie a little more. In fact, it made me kind of like the movie less, because they talked to the screenwriter, and he said he was writing the screenplays, and then his agent told him, dude, you got to write something just as commercial as you can think of something that's going to sell. And he thought he liked, like, I Was a Teenage Werewolf and Teenage Frankenstein. So he's all, they never did Teenage Vampire, so he wrote that. I listened to a little of the commentary, and they ask him if, like, he likes horror movies. I don't like horror movies, and I was, you can kind of tell. So that just, I don't know, yeah, it's not actually any fault of the movie, but I shouldn't have listened to it. Yeah, it just kind of, they do try to make, like, because his name, David Warner, he thinks Jeremy's friend, this guy, is a vampire. So the whole movie is trying to kill him, while Jeremy is, like, trying to get with that girl. And that's the whole movie, is David Warner is trying to kill his friend, and at the end he has to save his friend. It was okay. I'm glad I saw it. I'd give it a just average 3 out of 5. Or actually, I guess 2.5 would be average. It's like right down the middle. I don't think I'd watch it again. In fact, I'm probably gonna, if you don't mind, James, I'm gonna ship this off to someone else, so people can see it. But well, the dogs are barking for me, so yeah. And I gotta go see NXT, but my best friend is a vampire. Yeah. If someone sends it to you, or if I send it to you, check it out.